What is up, everybody? It is Life's Apprentice. Well, we are back running dumpsters. It's Friday. It is like 40 degrees this morning. We had some frost and it's burning off now. Tim's out running dumpsters. We got Black Betty back. Evidently, just for the depth system, there are two sensors, and there's like a computer module that, I don't know, the computer module and the sensors work together somehow. There's too many moving parts on vehicles nowadays, and it's getting worse and worse. But anyways, we got that fixed, hopefully, and hopefully she runs. Got a 15-yard on here. We're gonna go and get that delivered right now. But the topic of today's video is dumpster scams, and this is a growing concern in the dumpster industry. Some of you may have heard of it and dealt with it, but it's a growing thing in the internet world of scams. Obviously, there's tons of scams out there. There are a lot of dumb people out there that fall for these scams, and these scammers, they're successful. Almost every single scam that they pull, whether they're calling your phone about your extended warranty on your vehicle, all sorts of things. Now, this is a little bit of a different type of scam, and we'll get into talking about it because I believe that it's happening in my area. Well, this isn't good. We just pulled up to the railroad tracks here, and it completely stopped. Now we gotta turn around. We're gonna be late. Leave a comment. You guys gotta deal with railroad around by you? We got a big railroad that goes kind of right through our area, and pretty close to my house here. We get stuck at trains all the time. In the mobile home park here, and I'm supposed to be here at 8:30. I was a little late because of the train. I had to go like 5 miles out of my way to get around that train. Then I get here and the guy says, "Oh, we were supposed to cancel that dumpster. We weren't gonna do it this week. We need it next week." So now I drove all the way here with a 15-yard, and they're not ready for it. And nobody called us, or it would have been changed in my schedule. So it happens. It's not really far out of my way. We're not far from the yard. Just one of those things. It happens. It's gonna happen. It is frustrating. We missed out on the sale. No sense in getting mad about it, because if you get mad about it with the customer, then you end up potentially losing that sale next week, if they do need it next week. They were supposed to be doing the roof on that thing, and it looks like they postponed it for now. So I don't know. Like, I'm just the driver in this scenario, and I don't have the phone, so I don't know if somebody did call or didn't call, or I would imagine Laura's on her game, so they probably did not call, and it's just the way that it is. So it's not a big deal though, because we gotta go grab a 10-yard at the yard, and we are about 5 miles away, so we're gonna go switch these out. That 15-yard put back, that kind of sucks, but hopefully they do reschedule for next week. Got a 10-yard on. We have 12 15s, a 10, and 7 or 8 20s over there, and then we got the burnt dumpster and the turd over there. So dumpster scams, it's kind of a growing thing. What these companies are doing is they're setting up basically SEO pages where these people are good at this, and they do it not just for dumpsters, but so what they do is they set up a page. They don't have a Google My Business, they don't have a website, they don't have actual dumpsters, but they set up a fake shell dumpster company. Basically, they pay for reviews, get a 5-star rating, get ranked high on Google, and then they sell dumpsters to people, take their credit card information, and then these people never get dumpsters. And then, they go into an area, they do it for a little while, and then they're gone. And it's very hard to trace and track these people, figure out where the money's going and stuff like that. So if you're a consumer, a dumpster consumer, be very careful. Make sure that these people have a local number make sure that if you're ordering a dumpster, make sure they have a local number, make sure they have a Google My Business, make sure that they're verified by Google, obviously, and make sure that they have a website. And when you call them, make sure it's going to be a human answers the phone, and that human is going to speak good English. A lot of these companies are doing this with call centers overseas, and that helps, it just makes it more difficult for authorities or people to track who they are, where they're from, and stuff like that. I believe that we have one in our area right now. They just popped up on Google in our area, #1 on Google with 50 reviews. All the reviews are fake. All of the reviews are paid or fake. And they popped up with a 5-star rating basically overnight. In 1 month, they had 59 Google reviews. And I'm not gonna say any names or anything like that. We, on our side, are taking care of it. We'll just leave it at that. But you guys may have this in your area, and if you do, you need to take care of it. So, watch out for that, and look it up. It's a real thing, the dumpster scam. And people figure out how to scam people out of money, doing all sorts of stuff. So it doesn't come as a surprise, I would imagine, to most of us. So we got this 10-yard on here. We got to go get this dropped, and then we have a 15-yard drop after that. And I actually have a lunch date with my grandpa. So a little story here. When I was buying, so my grandpa is a very successful entrepreneur, and he's been retired for my entire adult life. So when I was buying this dumpster business, I was worried about getting financing. And I knew that my grandpa might be interested in investing. So before I went to the bank, I went to my grandpa and I asked him to finance the dumpster business. Now, I don't come from money. Nobody's given me anything really in my life. I've worked hard for everything that I have, and self-made. I grew up middle class. We weren't poor, but we weren't rich either. So anyways, I went and asked him to finance it, and he refused. And his reason for it was, if I finance it for you versus you financing to the bank, you're gonna work harder, and you're gonna be more likely to succeed and not default on your loans, which is true for the most part. Now, my character and my person, it wouldn't have been an issue, but so my grandpa denied me financing for my dumpster company, and we still talk all the time. He's super happy that we've grown, and that we're we bought a successful business, but we turned it into something even more than that. And just a little funny story. I don't know if I've told or not, but anyway, coming through with his RV. They're going up to Door County to look at the fall colors. Yes, the trees and the leaves are already turning here. We have a very short season. Seems like it goes from summer to winter around here. So he's coming through. We're gonna have some lunch at noon. So I got to get these dumpsters done and meet him at noon. I haven't seen him in a while. We talk on the phone, I don't know, a couple times a month. But so yeah, that's my day. And then I don't know what I'm doing exactly after that. I have a roof going right now, but that's besides the point. We'll get to that after we do these next 2 dumpster drops. Well, we're back, and Tim's making some dumpsters disappear. He's got a 20-yard gone there. There was a 20-yard sitting right there. That's gone. And there's a 10-yard. So he must be just on a rampage setting dumpsters somewhere close by, because I've only been gone for about a little over an hour, and 3 dumpsters have disappeared. So that's good. I'm grabbing this 15-yard right here, and then I'm going to set that up by the dump. I don't know. There's no one here. I'm supposed to put it near the truck and the back porch. So I'm assuming I'm in the right spot. Sometimes you got to use your discretion. I'm assuming they're coming out of the house, or maybe the garage, or both. So we're gonna put it right in between the 2. I pulled it forward just a little bit just so they could open the door if they needed to. I wasn't really expecting it to roll off in the gravel, but it did. All right, well, I had a great lunch. Here in Wisconsin, cheese curds are a big thing. It's basically just fried hunks of cheese. And I had a cheese curd cheeseburger with bacon on it. It was absolutely delicious. And now I feel like I'm ready for a nap. But boys are doing the roof right here. Got a dumpster in the driveway. The reason my dump trailer is available, the reason why I set the dumpster is because I wasn't gonna be able to run dumpsters and move around a dump trailer for them. So that's where we're at. It's not a big roof, 25 square. They started this morning and everything's tore off. They're shingling, so they should be done. They should be done today, hopefully. But all in all, a good day. Between me and Tim, I think we got like 6 dumpsters set, which is a good average Friday. It's getting to be kind of crunch time here in our area. It's going to be getting cold. Winter is coming. You can tell we've had frost already and in the 30s at night, 40s and 30s at night. But so going back to the dumpster scam, not all of these are exact scams. And I did some research on it because any business in the world, people have come up with a way to create a scam around it. And I did some research into like dumpster scams and stuff like that, and I found an example of people that were basically, they're just price gouging. But what they would do is they set up these companies that are not dumpster companies, they're brokers, and they would charge 4 times what everyone else is charging for dumpsters. And then in this particular case, they just went to the county. So the county would send out dumpsters, and say the dumpster was $400. Well, they would charge $1,600 for the $400 dumpster and then have the county do it. So keep an eye out for these kind of scams. We do some work with some dumpster brokers, and I don't think that they are scams because they're doing SEO work. They have people answering the phones and coordinating, and they are taking a cut off the top of a dumpster. And I'm a capitalist, so I don't think that's a scam. But in some cases, there are scams out there. So leave your comments and thoughts if anything like this is happening in your area or you know of any examples of it. And I just thought it was an interesting topic to talk about. And obviously, in our case, I cannot be sure that it is a scam or is not a scam. But something fishy's going on, I know that, and we're on top of it. So I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe for more, and I will see you on the next one.